Hello, this is Dana with the Freedom Please channel and essenceofme.com. I'm coming on because this month for my Sisterlocks update, I'm not doing an update. If you've seen the video before, I'm going to do a Q&A for my second year anniversary, or lock-iversary, whatever you want to call it. So make sure that you take a look at that video and submit any questions that you have. But for this video, I promise you, I don't think I've ever seen it on YouTube, okay? And if it have, I haven't seen it. But this video is going to be about how I wear my head wraps and not how I wrap it, because there's a million videos on that. But if you want to see my favorites, let me know in the comment section. But what do you put under your head wrap? Specifically for people with fine hair. And so what I use now with my locks is the same thing that I used to use when my hair was in my, in my fro hawk, when it was just a loose natural and I used to just wear it curly. And so that is what I'm covering in this video. I'm trying to do this before my light goes down because I'm in front of the window. So if you want to see it, stick around to after the introduction. If not, make sure you still thumbs the video up. If you have Sisterlocks and you want to continue to see my journey, or you have, I don't do a lot of lock updates, I'm not going to lie, but I do them and I do answer questions. So, you can always subscribe to my channel. For everyone else, let's get to the good stuff because I have a pile of stuff right here to show you. So I'll see you after the introduction. Hi, I'm Dana. I want to talk about head wraps. Now listen, I love head wraps. Right now it's cold. You're going to catch me the majority of the time in a head wrap. The only reason why I don't have one on my head right now is because it was so cold that I had to pop a hood on my head because I don't do cold well. And before I started my locks again, I would always twist my hair up in the wintertime, and that would help me. I'm a cold body person. I'm always cold. There's nothing wrong. I'm not anemic or nothing like that. I'm just always cold. So head wraps help me. And so I'm going to explain this because I feel like you watch these videos, you put the head wrap on your head, and halfway through the day, or somebody bumped your bun the wrong way, your head wrap's in your hand. Maybe it was just me. Because I have fine hair, what would always happen, no doubt, was that, and pardon this glare, I wish I could stop that, but we need the light, and I wear glasses. So my hair would be slippery because it's fine. And so it just would easily come off. And so over the years, I had to find different things that would allow me to protect my hair, but also give me traction so that I would not lose my head wrap with this thing in this caveat. I don't want to have a headache. I don't want to have a headache in the middle of the day because my head wrap is so tight that I can't think straight and my head is hurting. Then, everybody's getting on my nerves and nobody wants that. That is not cute, okay? So here's what I've come up with. And a lot of these I've had for many years. And I'm just going to go into it in no particular order. But I am going to start off with like the main shindig. Okay, so the main thing that I wear every single time I wear a head wrap is this. This is a velvet wrap thingy. I don't know the names of these, y'all, so I apologize. But this velvet wrap thingy that I purchased online, I now believe that sometimes you can find them on Amazon categorized under like a wig grip or non-slip for your wig. But this was done through, oh gosh, I never remember their name. And I don't have it on anything. I'll try my best to put it in the description box. This is what I wear. And I wasn't planning to do this. Essentially what I do is I will put my hair in a loose ponytail based on where I want my bun to be. If I want it to be a high bun, or high, or depending on how I'm going to wrap my hair. But for this, I would take this, I put it where I want it to go, and then I pull my ears out, and this will keep your head wrap from sliding. I don't care if you have locks, if you have natural hair, if you have relaxed hair, it's going to keep your situation situated, okay? Now, this is not the only thing that I do, but this is the star of the show. If I don't, actually, I can't tell you a time now that I don't wear this. It even works when I wear my wigs, because I do wear wigs from time to time. This has a grip, but it's also like a velvety texture, which is something else that is important for me because I have fine edges. And so I don't want anything that's going to move around, so all the movement actually happens against here versus against my hair. Where I place it is where it stays. And I bet if you don't have a fine edge line like me, it would be even better because I don't, it's just fine. What I will usually do is give myself a light little edge, situation, put this down, and then I go into my next steps. If I don't want a bun at all, I won't have a ponytail. I'll remove the ponytail, and then I will put on a wig cap like this. Now, y'all getting full out demonstration. This is probably going to be way too long for this normal audience, but, So what I do is I put the wig cap on, I tuck all my hair in. It's not right now because I'm trying to go fast. And I make sure that the wig cap is touching the edge of this velvet head wrap. And then this is what I then have. And all of my hair is protected. And it won't slide around. It won't move around. And this is my base, whether I have cotton, because I love cotton head wraps. You get better structure. Whether I have this is more of a, I think considered a chiffon, but a thinner. Another thing that if you notice that this is great so that you have a good base when you have a thin head wrap like this. If I have, which I did not bring in with me, I wear a lot of, which is a pashmina, which is a heavier head wrap, but just has just a beautiful feel to it. So this would be under. Another option, if I don't want to wear the wig cap, because wig caps can still have a little bit, not tight, but it still has a snug feeling, is, or actually I will put this on. I'm going to do it one more time, and then I'll show you the bun. Because the bun, I have a different base. So this is the base if I don't want a bun. And you tuck, if you ever do it like this, tuck this where you want your volume to go. If you're going to do something in your volumes up front, turn your head over and let your locks fall forward and tuck this way so that your volume sits here. Okay? And then sometimes I will put this over all of this if I have a thin scarf like this. And this is like a stretchy material that I bought. And I like this because this in of itself can be a head wrap. And what I do with this is I take the open ending, I tuck it in itself, and I sit it underneath my bun like this. With some earrings and a cute lip, I'm done. Like, you don't have to do anything else. You tuck this so it's as neat as you want it to be. You can buy these in different colors. You can get these from people that sell lock wraps. You can make your own. And you can use it from an old legging where you cut off one leg and then you have it as completely closed in. Okay. This sometimes I can use as a base, or other days when I just want to rip and run and it's cool, or sometimes I just want to wrap my hair up. this is what I do. This is also really good under stuff with a slippy slicker, slippier is not a word, that's why I was having issues. A slicker surface like your satin or your silk or anything like that. If you want that to be the outside of your wrap. And I'll give you another example. These little things that are more like head wraps, like they're supposed to be satin. I don't think they're satin, but they're perfect over something like this, because normally if you have fine hair and you put this on your head, it's slip and slide. Like that old song, take it to the house, you slip and slide, okay? And so again, the reason why I would go with these two options is because it's light. You can't feel it on your head. You will not have a headache, and you will look cute. So I tie it one time loosely. I tuck the tail in. You can bring it around. Make it as neat. This is not a head wrap tutorial, I know. But I'm just showing, like, all of this is a base. So that's that. So that's if you want something like this, very small. You can put your volume to the front or the back. This will work whether you have long or short locks. The only difference will be if you have the wig cap, you may not be able to get away with a wig cap if you have extremely long locks. If you have extremely long locks, I would actually take the locks and wrap them around your head like an old school wrap. Like if you ever had relaxed hair and you used to wrap your hair, you can do your locks that way. Or what you can do is put the velvet thing on and just use one of these and not do the wig cap. I personally wouldn't want to just do this because it is a cotton. But if you moisturize your hair before, you should be straight. It's not like you're sleeping in it and you're trying to do it for even if it was for 24 hours, you're not going to dry your hair out after just 24 hours. Just re-moisturize it and keep going. Okay, so that's one option. Another option, that if I'm doing a bun, because that's typically, or like a ninja bun, or like your old school head wrap, like Music Soul Child, he used to do it. You know what I'm talking about, like a low bun. Okay, so I'll put my hair in a ponytail, still with my velvet wrap, loose bun, and then I have volumizers. I use two. Here's one that's also velvet. This is stretched out because I usually will double this one up. Sorry. There we go. And then I have this one. Again, this is a volumizer. And you just put it over like this. And if you want it real big, I do both. Now, usually what I actually do, because I'm doing this I don't think about it this much. I just know what to grab when I need to grab it. So I'll do this one. I'll do loose. Then I do this one doubled up. And then I do this. And it just depends on how big I want it. But usually I don't do all of these together anymore because of something else that I purchased. And then once I do this, I do my satin scarf over these before I put on something heavier like the pashmina or the cotton. And I'll show you. I will take it like this, and I take the tails and I just wrap it around and tuck. This is not a good job. So if y'all want an actual head wrap, tutorial, just let me know. I would never see anyone talk about this. And my question was always, how do you keep it from falling off your head? And I realized it's the texture of my hair that was causing it to fall off of my head. And for the most part, if you keep your ears in, that'll help with keeping it from coming off. But I don't always like my ears out. Or if it's a thicker texture, I'm very careful because my ears, I don't like for my ears to hurt, just like I don't like for my head to hurt. So I'll do this, and then I will go over it with the cotton, because this is 100% cotton. And I'm just going to do this one. Now with these, whenever I do this, and I don't do this combination much, but this is an option. Whenever I do this, I'm very mindful of the fact that the width of your scarf has to be a certain width, or the more volume you add, the more you may have it stick out a little in the back. So this one may, but I don't usually do this combination together. And you can take this and either do it like this. And this is not going to be like completely laid down because I'm rushing and I'm not in a mirror. But, and this would be down in there. And then it would be neater. Or usually if the ends are tucked in really well in the back, I actually prefer to wrap it like this. And this style I usually do with something with a little more color. And that's why you want to have a good base, because when you wrap it like this, you get to see all the colors of your scarf. And I'm not tucking it. So that's the second option. Now this is the same option that I would use to do one that I do often, which is my ninja kind of style. And you want this one as high as you can get it. Now with this, you don't have to put the stuffing, but usually I do. I just like it. I like the volume. Now all I'm doing here is making sure everything is covered. And even though I'm making sure everything is covered, remember I'm just doing this quick. I make sure that I do not cover all of the velvet, because that's what once it attaches to your I mean, it keeps your scarf from sliding, so you want this to touch the scarf. And I'll use this one just because I haven't. This version, you can either crisscross it. Yeah, I'm doing this fast. I do them fast, but I don't do it this fast. And it's not tucked. Now this I would. This just feels so crazy because it's lopsided. I can see it's lopsided, but you get the point, right? And then if you want it even bigger, you could put a second scarf on top. This, again, with the black base and everything, is because sometimes I have these that, one, I don't want glitter to touch my hair, so I want to make sure it's wrapped down good. And also because you don't want to see the two different colors underneath when you have something that is very thin, okay? So that's the second option. So that's coming forward. If you do it without the bun, that just means, without the, you can do it with or without, again. And even with this, you could get away with just doing this without the extra head wrap. And another reason why I like wearing the wig cap is because with this there is Velcro, and so you don't want to stick it to your locks if you can help it. So usually I'll put the wig cap on first, then put this on second, and then take the wig cap and cover the edge of the velvet. This is another option that they've started offering on the site where I bought that, and it's actually the stuffing and the velvet in one. And with this, I can't wait till my locks are actually long enough to kind of just plait, but they're not yet. So, and then you put this over. And you tuck your hair inside. This actually would work really well with putting the wig cap on first, but being that all of it's in one piece, I like that I don't have to put anything else. And then you just gotta, maneuver your hair under there so that it makes a good base. This is the way I like to wear this one. So I'm just showing you how I normally, and I just like fluff my hair accordingly. And I'm gonna use this. Oh no, I'm gonna use this because this is one of my favorites. I just hate that it's so much glitter on it. I just love this one. So this is it. The ones that I've done here for the most part, I didn't use a knot. I don't always use a knot just because again I don't like for my I don't like for my head to hurt. And I don't wear it like this often. I usually just wear it flat or wrap it around because of the color. And that is it. So there was the three options. It's the stuffers like this. That's a stuffing. And with this, I would actually just pull my ears out just a little bit so that my earrings can show. And I wish I could actually see better because this is hard to tell. Because all of these, I don't ever have all this showing. And you've probably seen my other videos. You'll see when I have my head wrapped up. But with that said, all of these things I've had a long time. The one that this one is my most recent purchase, and that was because I just liked the idea of having it all in one, because it does make it a lot easier when I'm traveling to do it all together like that. And so that's one of the reasons why I bought this one. This is one that I only typically wear in the winter time, just because when I have these lighter scarves are primarily for there. Oh, that feels good. Are for the when it's the cooler weather, so that I want this last. They're for the cooler weather. You play with this, and if you've done hair wraps, especially with these thinner materials, like they make really pretty wrapping options, but they don't have as much structure, which is why I actually like cotton better than these. But so I'll put the side. This head wrap came from the same place where I purchased this, and the base under here. The others I purchased from eBay, or I just kind of searched around until I had a nice stash of things that I know I can put underneath my head wraps so that I'm comfortable and that my hair is protected, especially now that I have locks. I thought it would be a little bit easier this time around because uh, you have a little more volume when it comes to once your hair starts locking, but I don't, it's still, my hair is still fine and it will still slip. So I still use the same things that I used then now. And so if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, place them below. That is it. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd like to see a head wrapping tutorial where I'm actually like doing it for real. And I'll see you all hopefully sooner than later. Take care and goodbye.